Good afternoon. Oh my God, look at my fringe. So I'm going to apologise now for the state of what I look like, but I was up at 2:30 this morning, flying back from Poland. Look at my bloody hair. Um, so yeah, and I promised I'd do this live, and I've literally just woken up and chucked some makeup on. So, what did I buy in Krakow at the flea market? Basically, I took an empty hand luggage. So I had an empty hand luggage size and I had to fit it all into hand luggage. Hello, everyone that's just come in. Speak to me and I will try and keep my eye on the sidebar. Um, yeah, my throat's a bit dodgy. But obviously, you can't bring that much stuff back and you've got to be, well, you can if you're bringing a suitcase back. You've got to be careful though, because we're not in the EU anymore. Um, So you get customs charges and VAT charges and the like. Um, but basically, I had to be thinking, what can I bring back that's light and small? And as it happens, in Krakow, there was a few stalls that had a lot of vintage baubles. So I think I added it up to 104, but it might not be right because I probably were half cut when I did it. Hi, Sarah. Um, yeah, so I'll start because it could, well, it might only be an hour. I bought off three different people for the baubles. One guy, in total, I spent 120 quid at the flea market, which shows you baubles. Yeah, hi Jason. Yeah, 120 quid I spent on stock at the flea market, which does seem a lot, but I wanted to fill my case, so I think I spent 64 on baubles. They're not all nice, but most of them are shaped. So I've got quite a few of these ones. I'm going to transfer them to another box as I'm going through them, and hope they've all survived because I've not checked yet. These are all coming out of my stolen toilet roll because I need, well, strange. The night before, I were a bit drunk and I stole a massive toilet roll because we didn't have any toilet roll hardly. We kept running out of it in our hotel. So I stole like a commercial toilet roll, like you do. Probably get arrested now. And thank God I did because I wrapped all my baubles in it. Yeah, so this little spiral one, they're all mercury glass. Some of them, though, are missing the top, so I'm going to have to source some tops somewhere. Um, Not so many of these, but wait till we get in it because there's some gorgeous ones. Sarah's got the best one, my friend, and she didn't even realise that she had the best one. But she's got a glowing cloud. So if you get a cloud or a moon, they're like 45 quid each. This one is probably not, that is probably the only dud in there. That's not so old. Pine cone, look, still got its fluff on. Um, Another concave. I think there's only about 6 concave ones. This one, so fragile. Another concave. A boot. That's not that old. This is nice. A dog. Oh, these were my first buy. This lot here. Wait a minute. I bought these first. These are all mercury glass. All different colours. Pinks. Hang on, they're a bit tangled. Blue, pink, red, gold, and purple. And I got 7. I think they were £4. They worked out at £4. I mean, it was cheap in Poland, don't get me wrong. But obviously Krakow's a city, and quite well known. So it wasn't that cheap. I know I never find them here, Jason. That's why I bought them. Because I mean, the prices of mercury glass baubles have plummeted. I don't know if you noticed. The last couple of years, I think they've plummeted compared to what they used to do. You used to be able to sell like 12 for 50, 60 quid. Now they're not going for as much on bids. I don't do bids. Another pine cone. I'll try and stop chatting in between because I've got a lot of these to get through. Oh, there's loads of these. All these are bigger ones. That's your small pine cone, and then that's your big one. So they're like what, 4 inch? I'm a girl, so I know my inches. A little concave one. I mean, I think they're done now, aren't they? The concave ones. Everyone's who wants them's got them. So that's probably why the price has plummeted. They're joined together. I'll have to fight about with them. A little lady, little Polish lady. They've all obviously all got some damage, but they're not paint missing and stuff. They're not cracked or anything. I mean, there might be a bottom of these boxes. Round one. My backpack. So this backpack is full of baubles, all individually wrapped, like full. I put cardboard all around outside so it won't get bashed. I had that on me the whole flight. This one. These are probably the most boring ones. These will probably all go as one lot, I would have thought. But yeah, if anyone sees any old galleries or if you've got any, let me know because I've got probably 15 missing. I've probably got some somewhere. I need to have a route. Another old one. Another that's got no gallery, look. It has got that is smashed on top, but I can sort out. I forgot what they are. The round ones. I don't know. Are they a nut of some description? There's a fair few of these, but I like that these are showing the age because they're all like crackled. So basically they're all knackered. Paint's gone on them. But I like that. It gives them the right look. Blue. Gotta be careful. Red. This is where I'll damage them. I'll have got all the way back from Poland and not damaged any. And then I'll get them in my house and drop the whole bloody box or something. That's just a spirally one. A gold, glittery one. I have got other things, not just baubles. So if you're not interested in baubles, just hang on because I did buy some other bits. And that is that little box done. So on to my backpack, which I have to put down here. So I'll show you what I did. I literally makeshifted a box inside there, put them all in, and I did manage to get a bit of bubble wrap off some traders, and obviously the stolen tissue. This is a nice old one, and that's quite a big one as well. It's still got its cobwebs, still comes fresh from the attic stock. Oh, I don't want it to fall off there. Hang on, I don't want it falling off. Right, here we go. So I quite like these. I don't know how to, like dimpled. I was just going to say I don't know how to describe them, but I've got quite a fair few of them. All different colours. That's what I liked about this lot. This particular lot, I paid 50 quid for. So 250 slotty, which was, it's about 50 quid. I was absolutely useless the whole weekend at working out it's like I'd got baby brain all weekend. I couldn't work out where we were going. I couldn't work out sense of direction. And I'm only good at stuff like this. Couldn't do maths. Couldn't divide by 5. useless. So thank God Sarah were there. But yeah, oh, here we go. That's why. The guy has taken off a lot of these galleries at the top because they're so rusted that they've gone. So I'm going to be changing some of them. These are nice. So that's really rusted. A minute. Oh yeah, they are. Not gonna. You can tell it's not gonna zoom properly. Yeah, loads of these purple, pink. There's about 15 of these ones. Gold, pink. The best ones are at the end. If you're hanging around. Yeah, the Polish lady. Yeah, one of my faves. And I've got loads of Polish men as well. Oh, there might be Santas. I've not really looked at them that closely, to be honest. We were so busy. And when I was sat wrapping them all, I ended up with really bad backache. Silver. Gold again. Like looks like a bloody hand grenade. It's not, obviously. No idea. Another concave one. So I'm going to split them up into lots, but they'll be smaller lots because I need to make the most out of it, really. Because I sort of have overspent. What the prices are there, for what the prices are, I have overspent probably. Could have got them cheaper, I reckon. Ignore my horrible nails. These are some of my favourites. Little strawberries. And I looked at them straight and thought they were new, but they're not. They're rusted. So nice. And there's a set of them. There's a definite set of them. Yeah, that's why I paid up, because they're not all individual ones. I can make sets up. There's a lot of matching ones, which I liked. He wanted 350 at first, which was 75 quid, and I wasn't paying that. So yeah, I kept going back. I mean, you know what it's like in this country. There's no way I'd have been able to keep going back. They wouldn't have been still there. They'd have been gone. I wouldn't have even seen them. They'd have been gone first thing. And we didn't get there till after 7. Apparently it starts at 6. Well, no, apparently it starts at 7, but there's no way it starts at 7. Oh, this is a nice one. Let me find the front. So that's the front. Obviously, it's very worn. And that's the back because it's got long hair. So I'm presuming it's a lady with a winter coat on. Yeah, that is in a bit of poor condition, and that's not got a gallery either, so that needs a gallery. I'll find some. Another lady. You can tell the mercury gas, can't you? Look at the side of them. All mottled. Put some of this tissue in here with these. I can't believe so far, no breakages. Another one of those with a coat on. You can see her face better on that one. Yeah, so it is a lady because she's got red lipstick on. Not that men can't wear red lipstick. The gold strawberry. They're really nice, I think. And there's none of them online. There's none of most of these online, to be honest. Yeah, my friend's got the nicest ones. She's so lucky, Sarah. She does resell, but not full time. Well, she probably puts more hours than me in, to be honest. Santa with his sack. And what's something else I'm going to show you? Oh, I forgot how well I'd wrapped these in my brown toilet roll last pinched. Oh, this is one of my favourites. Look at him with his long beard. Look at him. Now, to me, that looks Russian. But I'm not sure. I need to do a bit of research into him. but the glass is, it's not as thin. It is mercury glass, but it's not as thin as mercury glass. Don't know. Maybe it's just blown thicker. Let's put some of this toilet roll in. What do you think to that one, Sarah? The bearded man. And then another one of those ladies. Like I said, they've all got some damage, but these are definite 40s, 50s, I'd say. There's just something about these ones that are different from the ones we get here. Some dogs. Sarah's got a load of dogs. And it's probably about 6 or 8 of these little Santas carrying a Christmas tree, I think. Not sure. Santa ones, yeah. I'm going to get them on this week. I still haven't done all that stuff that I got off Sam. Another Santa one, yellow one that time. I can't believe they've survived. Can you believe that I've got these home in one piece? Honestly, I'm so heavy-handed. So, what is that? That is some kind of creature. Don't know. It's not a rabbit, is it? Might be. Not sure. Definitely mercury glass. Look at the state of that. Pink one. Hey, Lex. Just going through my Polish baubles. Getting my baubles out on YouTube. I know it's a miracle they've survived. Do you know what, though? I think, you know the mercury glass ones that we get here? They're definitely thinner than these. These are thin, but they're not super fragile like they are. A little pooch. He's cute. Some of these I'm going to do singular, just to make the most out of it. I'm definitely not doing bids because, like I said, Polsky Bolsky. Yes. Yeah, so like I said, price has tanked a little bit. So her, she's a good version of those ones. So I've got a few of them. That gallery is like soldered on with rust. Yeah, I need some more. I've got some other things to show you as well. But this all came back in my hand luggage. If anyone's interested, we can watch it back on YouTube. I do say at the beginning. I mean, we've left it last minute to check in because I was going to check in another bag, but the time you farted about with that and bought some luggage, and I mean everything that I buy apart from these baubles, it's all like glass vases and stuff and massive light fittings, and they just want to fit. They want to fit. Or they'd have been overweight because you get 32 kilograms, which in reality, when you're buying glass, is not a lot. Another Santa. And we're on bottom layer now. We get into bottom layer. Whoa. Just caught that one. See, what did I tell you? Get them all the way back from Poland, then I'll smash them. Do you know? This is going to be another one of them Christmas Santa things, yeah. A blue one. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. If you've not been to Krakow, go. And weirdly, we didn't know where the hell Sarah booked it, but she didn't have a clue where it was in relation to everything. But strangely, we were literally right in the middle of everything. So we were right in the middle of Jewish Quarter, main market square, flea market, everything. And it was a lovely place that we stayed in. I think all these ones, which they haven't got galleries, so I need to get some. But these are, I like these ones. There is different colours and different, like they're pine cones. So that's a pine cone. That's a pine cone. But then these are like corn on the cobs. So you can see there's a leaf and a leaf and a corn on the cob. And then there's another corn on the cob. And then another spirally one like I had right at the beginning. Oh, that is a rabbit with a carrot. Needs a top. I'll find some. I'm sure I've got some somewhere. I think you should put them on auction. No, I'm not going to put them on auction. I've seen prices of auctions on baubles. Shit. I do it. I do everything by it now. That is rusted onto hell, that gallery. I don't trust auctions. I know what you're saying, start it high, but maybe. We'll see. Another long pine cone. This is a nice one. Grapes, I'm presuming. Oh, it's not strawberry. It's the grapes. Gold grapes. And one mushroom. And I know that there is mushrooms now. There's Primark did mushrooms, but these are the originals. So 2 mushrooms, 3 mushrooms, 4 mushrooms. And that's slightly different. I think that is newer. 5 mushrooms. Still got an old gallery though. So 5 mushrooms. Another strawberry. Needs a gallery. Another one needs a gallery. Yeah, definitely need to get some of them done. These are probably new. Well, the glass, but then newer. Another one of them swirly ones. Another pine cone, a long one. Quite a fair few of them pine cones. Oh, another corn on the cob. That's a good one. That's not as faded as the others. This box is full. Another pine cone. Let's put some tissue on top. Sorry, you've just seen up my nose. It's right, I've blown it for you. What's this one? I don't know, it's just nearly cut me. Oh, that's just a plainish one. Well, I thought I was on the last layer. Sort of am. I can see it bottom of the box. It's only a shoe box at the bottom of there. Gold pine cone. Couple more pine cones. A blue pine cone. And that's quite cool, actually. 2 more of baubles. A boring one. Well, what I call boring. That'll go in a lot. Bulk out a lot, and that'll bulk out a lot. And that is it. So that big box full of baubles. So they were £64, which to be fair is quite a lot, but I won't see them here. So that's all my baubles that I got. And then I also managed to get, where is the other one of these? Still in the case, but anyway. So we went to all the charity shops in Krakow, basically, every bloody charity shop. And there's a lot of them are like kilo charity shops, you know, that video that I put on my Instagram. So depending what day you go, depends on how much they are a kilo. And we obviously missed the good days. And then some of them have already, so that some of them are like your first step, some of them have routed through them and then they've got them on individually. And then people buy from them, both them, and then sell them on the market. So there were people selling on markets like they do here. It's really, really like it is here, to be honest, or like it used to be here years ago. But what I had forgotten about is when I used to go to rag mills years ago, I'm talking like 20 odd years ago. More than 20 odd years ago. Well, nearly 30 years ago. Yeah, they used to sort the what they call rags. So basically, what they think, I don't know how it works, but they sorted them out into countries. So a lot of it went to Europe, Africa, all over. And I've just totally forgotten about it. So I ended up buying 90s Matalan. They don't have Matalan in Poland, I don't think. And this was 30 zloty. So what's that? Fiver? No, a bit more, £6 for 90s micro minis. But I thought I'd signed loads of micro minis. Hi, you've missed all the baubles, but you'll be able to watch it back. So it will be on my YouTube. And then this one, this is probably also an English make. Never heard of it. Exhibit. I mean, it's not, but it's a micro mini, so that'll go. And they were like £5, £6 each. I've got a pink one as well that's River Island, but it's really old tag River Island, and it's still got its tags on. Pink micro mini. So that clothing wise, I only bought that, and I bought a super dry jacket. I paid £9 for it. Well, I paid £9 for this super dry jacket, but they go for £50, these ones. But in hindsight, when I bought all the baubles, like, what have I bought this for? It takes up loads of room. So yeah, so the clothing for me was no. But my friend, who was probably watching this back, Peter, who was on the same flight, I see him at all my car boots. He does trainers, and I think he obviously is Polish. He knows where to go. We don't, and we probably went to the dear places. This and the super dry, this cool 80s belt, that and the super dry were £9. And then from the flea market, I also picked up a Ibiza Rocks All Saints belt. These seem to still do about £40, and they were paid £13 for two. So I bought that one and a Miss 60 belt as well. So there should go. I just thought I need little things that's going to fill gaps in my case. And also, I'm not going to not buy any homewares, but this, I wish I hadn't bought this, to be honest, because I do need to do some work to it. But how cool is that? I mean, that's come off there for a start off. I need to fix that shade back on. I need to fix his little brass bit on. I need to rewire it. But it were like a fiver. And it were one of the first things I bought, and I was like, I need to buy something. I've just realised I've left something in case. So yeah, I got that, which is in hindsight is like, why have I bought a weird shaped swan? 1 second. 1 second. Bath. Also bought this, which I love. This is heavy. I really like this because I like my glass. This is very nice, really well made. These bits are hand blown. Yeah, really nice that. And that was so that would a good buy, but also small enough to fit in my case. But the best buy, money wise, the best profit of the day was these two. So let me just unwrap them out of my clothes. This is definitely a true unboxing from my suitcase. Things are still wrapped in my clothes. I got a pair. Well, I got one. There's just one teardrop missing on this one. Oh no, two teardrops, but I've got some teardrops, so I'm not worried about that. Two like French glass, gorgeous wall lights. this one is missing its candle, its white holders, but actually I might take them off the other one. So I picked the other one up, and then my friend went, "It's there, the other one, it's there. The lady's got it." It's all like, "Put it down, put it down." And she did put it down. So I got the pair for £14. He knew what they were. He knew they were antique. I did barter a little bit with some stuff. And this is the other one. This is perfect. There's nothing wrong with this. There's no chips and stuff in it either, which is very surprising. But it's got the nice gold backing. So yeah, this has got its candle pieces around that actually do come off. I might leave them on. I've got some more that I can put on that one. And I'll probably get 300 quid for them. So they've basically, well, it cost me 100 quid to go, so they've more than paid for the trip. I know, I've already said that. I'm going to write it off again in my books, but Sarah booked it. So it's all in Sarah's name. So yeah, plus it were only 100 quid each. So it wasn't dear to go. Yeah. So how long have I been on? God, that's only took half an hour. Look at state of my fringe. So yeah, apologies for the state of our luck, but I've literally just woken up from a 3-hour nana nap. Because we did actually get up at 2:30 this morning to get home. So to say I only had hand luggage, and I've got 100 and something baubles, a pair of wall lights, this stupid swan that'll probably end up in my death pile and never ever get fixed. And if worst comes to worst, I'll take this bit off, I'll sell the swan on its own, and I'll sell the shade on its own, and I'll still make 45 on it, I would have thought. So yeah, worst comes to worst, I've got that. And then I've got that super dry jacket, which that were a desperate purchase, because I thought, because we'd gone round all charity shops and the flea market wasn't till the last day. So I was thinking, I'm not going to buy them. And then the 3 belts, should have said. And that's all I've got. Oh, and the little blue lamp. But all in, I think I worked it out. I've spent 120, and I think I'll probably get £1,000 back. All in, with all baubles, if I get top whack for everything. It's 50 quid on super dry coat. 300 quid on lights. I might even aim even higher than that. I always do well on lights, me. I was a bit nervous coming through customs though, thinking, well, putting back through the scanner, I thought, Christ, what am I going to think it is? My bag's literally full of glass baubles. And then also the thing that I put on the post that I put on Instagram about them quilled, they're like palm leaf, so they're not quilled cardboard, which I normally see. So they're like wood. I ended up spending 50 quid on them for them and tiny little like Russian eggs, which I'm going to put on my own tree. So I got 20 Russian eggs, and how many did I get of them? 20, 30, I think I got 30 of those quilled things. So yeah, it works out £1 each in end for all them baubles. But that's my tree sorted for this year. Thank you everybody for listening. I am gonna go now because I'm so tired. I want something to eat, and I've got to go pick Taylor up and give her a present. And I've not seen her for 4 days, so I'm really excited. So yeah, hope everyone's well. And that was all I got from Poland. Thank you for listening.